Test, test, test. Is the sound hit? Sorry, my mic was unplugged. Must have got unplugged while I was cleaning my desk or something. Anyway, welcome to today's daily analysis. Today is Tuesday, the 6th of April, 2021. Time is 10 a.m. here in the UK. Well, a bit later than that now because my mic was unplugged. Let's get into the analysis, guys. In today's analysis, we're going to be looking for price action setups on the pairs listed to the right here. Towards the end of the analysis, we're going to be discussing cryptos really quickly. I'm still going to be doing cryptos on this channel until the new YouTube channel is up, which should be very, very soon. So for now, like I said, we're going to be discussing it right here. Right, so let's get into the analysis. New Zealand CHF. Now this one was closed out successfully at the end of last week. I suggest that everyone close it out because it was not a good idea to hold it over the weekend, given that it was Easter weekend and sentiment can flip around real quick. If your broker's closed for 3 days, it might be a struggle getting out of the trade. And things, it's not uncommon for after these long weekends for things to kind of just flip around, kind of like they did. That's what happened at the start of this week. It shot up briefly, but then things turned around and now they're headed down. So I'm very glad I got out of that one. Euro GBP also, this one closed out. Once again, very good move getting out of that because this one's turning around like crazy. So these ones were closed out. Euro GBP with almost nothing, and I think it was I think Euro GBP was like just a few pips, just enough to cover spread, if I recall, on that exit. Not spread, sorry, all fees, not just spread. Just enough to cover fees basically with Euro GBP. So that one was just kind of break even. So yeah. I know some of you stayed in, which I did not agree with, but hey, I'm not going to agree with everything. But most of you got out, which I think was a good move. Sentiment has switched. Looks like things are starting to turn. It could very well go down from here still, but it looks like we're quite bullish today. So yeah, let's just keep an eye on things. Right-o, so we're starting off this new week with no trades open. Let's have a look and see. You know what? I'm just going to remove all of these from the list and we'll just kind of start fresh with the potential setups. Give me a second, guys. Just got to let the dog out. Very sorry about that, guys. I knew getting a dog would be a bit of interference, but he seems to know exactly when the best time to interfere is. And yeah, he's gone now, so we can focus on the analysis again. Right. First things first. EURCAD. Nothing much going on here. CHF. Nothing much here. JPY. Nah, I'm not seeing anything there that's worth trading. CHFJPY, this one's somewhat interesting. I'll keep an eye on this for a reversal trade. It's in a range. It's a pretty solid range. You can see that price has bounced within the range. It did break out of it briefly, but that's not uncommon for ranges. It's mostly been bouncing within this range for quite some time. It's at the top of the range right now. We'll look for signs of stalling at the top of this range. I'll adjust this up a little bit. Yeah, so potential for a short reversal trade from the top of this range. Let's just see what happens up here in the next day or two with these candles. No. Okay, EURCAD. Yeah, I'm somewhat interested in this for a potential breakout short. See how this one plays out. Basically, I not only want to see a break of this green line, I want to see a break and close below the support area too. So I want to see a pretty decent break here and close on EURCAD. I'm not really seeing anything today, guys. It's not abnormal for a 3-day weekend. Basically, what happens is everything gets pushed back a day. So the setups that would have formed on Monday, that would have given us some setups for Tuesday's analysis, are now forming on Tuesday, which are going to give us setups in Wednesday's analysis. That's normally how these kind of weekends play out. So yeah, there's really not that much going on right now, guys, but it's not unexpected. I think tomorrow we'll see a few more interesting setups. So that's pretty much it for today's analysis, guys. There's nothing much else to talk about. Let's do a very quick summary here. AUD/USD, yeah, nothing really going on here. I forgot to remove this one from the open setups list. It's not an open setup. Nothing much going on there. CHFJPY, we're looking for a short reversal from the top of this range. EURCAD, we're looking for a short breakout if it gets below this 1.47000 support level and closes below it. You entered an AUD New Zealand long. Yeah, okay. Not crazy about it, but fair enough. Not crazy about it because with an entry here and a stop loss all the way here, you only have 1.2R by the time it hits this point at which it bounced from last time, which is a bit of a problem area for this trade, I would say. It's a minor support resistance area that's going to stand in the way. Although the trend is sort of in your favor, so it's potentially okay. But yeah, that's it for the Forex analysis today, guys. Take a very brief look at cryptos. Now, one of the cryptos that I recommended and that I got in that was launching on Uniswap did not perform anywhere near as well as I was hoping for. In fact, if anything, it actually went down, which is unfortunate, but hey, it happens. You can't win them all. So OMI, O-M-I, or also known as ECOMI, that one didn't work out like I was expecting it to. I'm still holding on to that one. I haven't closed out. I think long-term prospects for OMI are very good. Just didn't take off like I wanted it to with listing on the Uniswap exchange. Bit of an unfortunate there. Cake is still performing pretty well, so I'm continuing to hold on to Cake. I can't remember what this one was doing here. Yeah, anyway, doesn't matter. Can't remember what this one was doing here. TVK also, I think these are just like, I'm just going to remove these ones. Anchor is still performing pretty well. If you're still in this one, I think I recommended closing this one out. So I'm not sure if anyone's still in this one. Cody and Ada, these are long-term holds. I need to come up with a better listing system for these ones. Curious if I actually, what am I doing? I'll switch back to Forex. Right, so you can have labels independent of lists. That's pretty nice. I'm going to switch these up, separate these out with some labels just because it's going to make it less confusing. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for cryptos, guys. There's really not much to talk about this week. Not many things that I would recommend buying. David, no, not really. It's hard to say with these things. Maybe people just lacked the confidence I had in it. Yeah, I really don't know. I thought listing on such a big exchange would cause a lot of people to buy it, but in fact, it caused a lot of people to sell it. It was shooting up a lot just before the listing. I was up, depending on which position, but what my biggest position, or my biggest gain position was up 150% just before the listing. And now I'm floating around, I don't know, last time I looked, I think it was around 50% gain. So yeah. Yeah, some cryptos just take off. Seems like Win from April 3rd to April 6th went up. What is that gain? I can't. Yeah, that could definitely be it, George. But I mean, it's really hard to. The problem is, it's easy for us to say, oh, it happened because of this, it happened because of that, but we don't really know the true reason behind it. So anything would be guessing, and then when you start making these guesses, and you start attributing moves to these guesses without any hard data, you're just going to get yourself into trouble eventually. So while it's very possibly just a case of buy the rumor, sell the news kind of thing, it might not be that simple. Who knows? I can't really figure it out why it didn't go up like I was wanting it to. I'm not too bothered because I'm still floating in profit. It's just I was expecting it to be 300, 400% return, and I'm sitting at 50% return, which really isn't that bad. You know, still good. 50% still great. Just not quite 300, 400%, is it? So yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna leave it open, let it run up. There's plenty of other cryptos to trade or to buy, really, because it's not really, I wouldn't really class this as proper trading. There's plenty of other cryptos to buy, and the crypto market has provided insane returns, so I'm really not that bothered with one not working out the way I wanted. And just as an example, when I shared Anchor with you guys, no, that's Cody. I was wondering why that looks so weird. Yeah, when I shared Anchor with you guys, it was, I believe, here somewhere. I think it was the 18th of March. And now it's sitting at 120% gain. Its peak was 210% gain. So it might have even been earlier than that. It might have been here. I don't know. Point is, there's so many great cryptos that you can get in, that if one doesn't really pan out, then you shouldn't be too bothered. I think I'll go with Tether. I've honestly not traded this one, so I don't know, but 1,000% return. That's absurd. So if you got in here on the 17th, yeah, I'd be selling that one. Chili's, yeah. I haven't, I'll let you guys know if I'm selling anything. I haven't really sold anything. All the stuff I was holding, I'm still holding. My biggest floating loss is CFX, CoinFlux token, which is sitting at minus 27%. My biggest floating gain is still OMI, followed by Cake. Go Chain, I guess, but that doesn't really count because it's just a little bit. Where's my Chili's? Chili's is currently at minus 10%. Just over 10%, minus 10.52%. But the Chili's is just up and down, up and down. I never got in 1 inch. That was you guys. Wasn't really that sold on 1 inch. It's doing well though. Looks like it might be breaching some all-time highs pretty soon. Billy Bob, that's pretty crazy. Good work on that, 700%. I don't think I've had a crypto that big yet. I'd be quite happy with that return. I'd be closing. I don't think I'd be holding anymore. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. I just wanted to do some real brief stuff on cryptos, just to let you guys know if I was buying, selling, etc. So thank you guys very much for attending. I'll see you guys for tomorrow's analysis, which is going to be at the same time. Yeah, thank you guys very much, and see you later.